Welcome everybody. In today's session, we are going to discuss the important points from our tablet chapter, which is a very important chapter from your industrial pharmacy. One chapter that is known as a pre-formulation. Okay, so in the pre-formulation, they used to ask 1 or 2 questions from pre-formulation, but they might ask you 3 or 4 questions also. Who knows? So you have to read that pre-formulation chapter very carefully, and whatever the content that has been given in the book, that is enough, I think. But still, if you feel that you want to read more, you can read from reference books. Okay, so in today's session we are going to discuss about the chapter that is known as the tablets. So our topic of discussion is tablet from the pharmaceutics. Okay, so we'll try to cover whatever is important point for GPAT as well as Niper. So first of all, what do you mean by tablet? So you should know the definition of tablet. What do you mean by tablet? Unit dosage form made by compression or molding. इतना ही याद रखो. So try to remember the definition of tablet. Tablet is nothing but the unit solid dosage form. First of all, it is a unit solid dosage form. यूनिट मतलब 1, 2, 3, 4. आप एक टैबलेट ले सकते हो, 2 टैबलेट ले सकते हो. क्या आप 5 ml टैबलेट ले सकते हो? नहीं ले सकते. तो आप ml में नहीं ले सकते हो टैबलेट. मतलब यूनिट है. क्या है? यूनिट सॉलिड डोसेज फॉर्म. इट इज अ सॉलिड डोसेज फॉर्म. सो इट इज यूनिट सॉलिड डोसेज फॉर्म made by compression or molding. So in ancient time it was made by molding, but nowadays it is made by compression only. लेकिन जब से modern technology आई है तब से compression से ही बनता है. Just try to remember tablet is nothing but the or orally ingested tablet. Means क्या? आप मुंह से जो tablet लेते हो वो उसमें कितने टाइप का tablet होता है. Then second class is a tablet placed in the oral cavity. कि मुंह में जो cavity बनता है आपका. Third class is nothing but the tablet for other routes. Okay, so orally ingested tablet, in that you will have compressed tablet, simple compressed tablet, then double compressed tablet, then delayed release tablet. It is also known as a prolonged release tablet. Then chewable tablets are there, sugar coated tablets are there, film coated tablets are there, entry coated, and lot of. Okay, then next is a tablet that placed in the oral cavity. So that is nothing but the buccal tablets, sublingual tablets, pouches, dental cones. Okay, pouches are nothing but the it is like a lozenges. जैसे lozenges होता है आपका इसकी गोली लोग खिच दौर करो, वो जो टैबलेट है वो that is nothing but the lozenges. Okay, तो उसी टाइप के pouches होते हैं. So उसमें डिफरेंस क्या है मैं बोलूँगा अपकमिंग स्लाइड में. So buccal tablets, sublingual tablets, pouches, dental cones, these are nothing but the tablets that are placed in the oral cavity. आपके मुंह में रखते हैं टैबलेट. आपको निगलना नहीं है इसको. ठीक है, इसको निगलना है, इसको निगलना नहीं है. ठीक है, ये जो टैबलेट है इसको निगलना नहीं. नाउ थर्ड क्लास ऑफ दिस टैबलेट इज नथिंग बट द टैबलेट फॉर अदर रूट्स. फॉर एग्जांपल टैबलेट्स फॉर रेक्टल रूट, टैबलेट फॉर वेजिनल रूट, टैबलेट्स फॉर ट्रांसडर्मल इम्प्लांट. रेक्टल टैबलेट्स आर देयर and transdermal implants are there. So this is just overview of classification of tablet. And remember, tablet is nothing but it is a unit solid dosage form made by compression or types of tablet. यहाँ पे आपके क्वेश्चन बनेंगे. ठीक है, so types of tablet. First class tablet used for oral or oral tablets. First one is a compressed tablet. What is meant by compressed tablet? Tablet made by simple compression using different kind of punches and dies in tableting machine. Okay, so that is a simple compressed tablet. मतलब इसमें क्या होगा कि आपका जो भी ड्रग है उसके साथ एक्सिपिएंट होगा. ठीक है, वो सब ब्लेंड होगा उसका एक्सिपिएंट ड्रग का, उसको आप क्या करेंगे कंप्रेस करेंगे, उसको बोलेंगे सिंपल कंप्रेस्ड टैबलेट. दैट इज अ सिंपल कंप्रेस. मोस्ट ऑफ द टैबलेट्स आर सिंपल कंप्रेस्ड टैबलेट्स. नेक्स्ट क्लास इज अ मल्टीपल कंप्रेस्ड टैबलेट. नाउ दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. मल्टीपल कंप्रेस्ड टैबलेट्स. आपको मल्टीपल कंप्रेस्ड टैबलेट्स क्यों बनाना है? अवॉइड द इनकम्पैटिबिलिटीज विद इन टू मटेरियल. They are separately compressed and then final compression of tablet is done. Suppose that if you want to formulate a 2 drug in a 1 tablet, okay, paracetamol and other drug. So if these 2 drugs are incompatible, okay, then what you can do? You can compress paracetamol separately. You can compress salicylic acid separately, and then you can make a 1 tablet by compressing both pre-compressed tablets. So that is a multiple compressed tablets, MCT, to avoid the incompatibility between 2 tablets, 2 drugs. Okay, in that also, in multiple compressed tablet also you have different kind of tablets like bi-layer tablet or multi-layer tablet. Then okay, bi-layer means if there are 2 tablets are compressed separately and then final one compression is made, that is known as a bilayer. Multi-layer means multiple tablet compression. Okay, so multi-layer tablets, bilayer tablets is nothing but the tablet within tablet. Okay, tablet के अंदर अगर एक tablet है तो उसको बोलेंगे bilayer tablet. अगर multi-layer tablet मतलब क्या कि tablet within a tablet within a tablet, मतलब tablet के अंदर एक tablet है, उसके अंदर भी एक tablet है, उसको बोलेंगे tablet within a tablet within a tablet. And this was question in GPAT. Tablet within a tablet is a type of, that is a multiple compressed tablets. So compression on a pre-compressed core material. For example, मतलब आपको एक पहला compression करना है, आपको compress करना है पहला एक ड्रग के साथ. मान लीजिए कि होता है ना मल्टी लेयर टैबलेट, कि उसमें क्या होता है कि 3 different kind of drugs are there, so they are incompatible. Then how you can make a tablet of them? So you can make a tablet of them in a different layer. Means suppose that you want to formulate one formulation which consists of paracetamol, then your salicylic acid, and then your chlorzoxazone. Okay, means analgesic, antibiotic, then your muscle relaxant. So if you want to formulate these three, and if these 3 drugs are incompatible, then what you can do, you can make a compression of paracetamol tablet. एक छोटी सी paracetamol की tablet बनाओ, उसके बाद में एक अलग से salicylic acid का tablet बनाओ, chlorzoxazone का tablet बनाओ, और तीनों का tablet बाद में एक बनाओ. ठीक है, so that is nothing but the multiple compressed tablet. They are mostly the tablet for local effect in the GIT. Try to remember there are 3 principal methods of designing of compression coating. Colton model is there, Stokes model is there, and Masonry Tricota model is there. Now delayed release tablet. Okay, what do you mean by delayed release? Delayed release means you have to prevent the release of drug. Okay, you have to prevent the release of drug. For example, अगर आपने टैबलेट लिया, मुंह में आपके स्टमक के अंदर गया, अगर वहाँ पे रिलीज हो गया, अगर वो एसिड सेंसिटिव है तो ड्रग तो आपका वहाँ पे डिग्रेड हो जाएगा. तो आप उस टाइम पे क्या कर सकते हो, उसको डिलेड रिलीज टैबलेट बना सकते हो. मतलब क्या कि आपको मालूम है कि स्टमक का ट्रांजिएंट टाइम क्या है, स्टमक में एक स्टमक में आपका ड्रग या फिर स्टमक में आपका जो फूड है कितनी देर तक रहता है. सो उस टाइम तक आपका ड्रग रिलीज नहीं होना देना, तो उसको बोलेंगे डिलेड रिलीज. So it is used to bypass the stomach and release the drug into intestine, and it is nowadays it is done by enteric coating. ठीक है, so that is delayed release. Then sustained release. Again sustained release means to get a longer time of action. Release तो होगा लेकिन slowly होगा, so to get a longer time of action, that is sustained release. Now enteric coated tablet. Enteric coated means again it is used to bypass the stomach because your drug is incompatible with the gastric acid. So enteric coating is done to prevent the irritation in the stomach. अगर आपका ड्रग है जो स्टमक में अगर रिलीज होगा तो वहाँ पे इरिटेशन करेगा और वो एसिड बनाएगा, तो उस टाइम पे क्या करना है आपको, तो जस्ट फॉर्मुलेट enteric coating of that tablet by using enteric coating polymer, so that those kind of polymers are pH sensitive. वो पॉलीमर जब एसिड के संपर्क में आएंगे तब वो ड्रग रिलीज नहीं करेंगे, जब बेस के संपर्क में आएंगे मतलब जब इंटेस्टाइन में बेसिक पीएच आएगा तब वो वहाँ पे रिलीज करेंगे ड्रग. सो दैट इज एंट्री कोटेड tablet. Now next one is sugar coated tablet. Now sugar coated tablet, so there are on the tablet there are different several sugar coats are given on the tablet to increase the weight of tablet. Okay, that is known as a sugar coated tablet. Several coats of sugar syrup is given on the tablet to increase the weight of tablet almost by 50%. That is nothing but the sugar coated tablet. And now sugar coating of tablet is done with the a few formulations, mostly used for the multivitamin formulation. अगर आपने multivitamin tablet देखा होगा कोई, तो most of them are sugar coated tablet. For example, एक tablet का नाम बोलता हूँ आपको, supradine नाम का एक tablet है, supradine tablet is nothing but the sugar coated tablet, and you will find easily the multivitamin tablets are mostly sugar coated. Then film coated tablet. What do you mean by film coated? So if your tablet has a film on the surface of tablet, that is nothing but the film coated tablet. But why we are coating the tablet by film? So plasticizers used in the film coating to mask the taste. Suppose that you have formulated one tablet compress किया आपने paracetamol, but paracetamol बहुत ही कड़वा है और उसको बहुत ही बैड स्मेल, तो उस टाइम पे क्या करेंगे आप, जब टैबलेट आपका टंग पे रहेगा तो इतना बिटर टेस्ट आएगा, इंटेंस बिटर, so you will not feel palatable. So in that case, if you coat that tablet by a film coating, that means you will not get a taste in the tablet. ओके, आपका टेस्ट मास्क हो जाएगा. सो प्लास्टिसाइजर आर यूज्ड इन द फिल्म कोटिंग टू मास्क द टेस्ट ऑफ टैबलेट एंड दिस इज इफेक्टिव मेथड ऑफ कोटिंग. देन नेक्स्ट वन इज द चेवेबल टैबलेट्स. नाउ इसके ऊपर भी क्वेश्चन आता है. चेवेबल टैबलेट्स व्हिच आर च्यूड इन द माउथ कैविटी, दे आर नॉट swallowed. ओके, सो बिफोर swallowing दे आर च्यूड इन द माउथ. ओके, मतलब आपको निगलना नहीं है उस टैबलेट को, आपको वहां पे माउथ में उसको च्यू करना है. So intended to chew in the mouth, not to swallow entire. Okay, so tablets like aspirin tablet and most of the antacid tablets, so they are formulated as a chewable tablets. So most of the antacid tablets they are formulated as a chewable tablets. अगर आपने देखा होगा जेलिसिल MPS, एक ब्रांड आता है आपका जेलिसिल MPS, जेलिसिल नाम का एक टैबलेट है, जेलिसिल MPS टैबलेट आता है जो कि एंटासिड है. उसमें मैग्नीशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड होता है, एल्यूमिनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड होता है, मैग्नीशियम ट्राइसिलिकेट होता है. So those kind of tablets are chewable tablets. So you have to chew that tablet in the mouth before swallowing. Widely or mostly used, there is one common sweetener used in the mostly chewable tablets. So that is a mannitol. Mannitol is the commonly used sweeteners in the chewable tablet. Remember इसके ऊपर क्वेश्चन आता है. So mannitol is the most commonly used sweetener in the chewable tablets. क्यों? Because this mannitol has a sweet taste. Along with sweet taste, this mannitol will give you a cooling sensation in your mouth. Okay, so that's why this mannitol along with sweetening agent, it has a cooling sensation. That's why this is the most commonly used sweetener in the chewable tablet. Remember, ठीक है. यहाँ पे आपका एक क्वेश्चन बन सकता है. यहाँ पे मल्टीलेयर टैबलेट्स के बारे में याद रखो. और यहाँ पे now next, this was a tablets used orally. Now tablets used in the oral cavity. Okay, so tablets used in the oral cavity. So first one is a buccal tablet. Buccal tablet means what? These are the tablet which you have to hold between your teeth and cheek. आपके टीथ और चिक के बीच में जो पाउच बनता है, उस पाउच में आपको वो टैबलेट रखना है. So that is nothing but the buccal tablet. Okay, so that is a buccal tablet. And again there is another one known as sublingual tablet. So what is sublingual tablet? Tablet that is placed below the skin, below the your tongue. आपके जीभ है, आपका जो टंग है, उसके नीचे अगर एक टैबलेट रखेंगे तो उसको बोलेंगे sublingual tablet. But why there is need of sublingual tablet? So whatever the veins, whatever the arteries supplied are supplied to your tongue. Okay, so those carries drug directly to the systemic circulation. Okay, so that's why sublingual route of administration you will not find first pass effect in the sublingual route of administration. Okay, so that is nothing but the sublingual tablets. So tablet is nothing but the held below the tongue. Okay, and most of the time this route is used for the vasodilator drugs. For example, in case of angina pectoris, the desired action is within the 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, so in that case you have to use vasodilators. So which kind of vasodilator? You have to use nitroglycerin or isosorbide dinitrate. So those kind of tablets are formulated as a sublingual tablets to give relief immediately from the anginal pain. So that is nothing but the sublingual tablets. Okay, so tablet held or placed below the tongue. Mostly the vasodilator kind of drugs are used in this given by this route. That is nothing but the nitroglycerin and isosorbide dinitrate. Then next one is the lozenges. So lozenges means what? Lozenges, they are nothing but they are known as a cough drop. Lozenges are known as a cough drop and they are intended to exert a local effect in the mouth, usually for coughing or sore throat. अगर आपका गले में खराश है और आपको कफ हो रहा है, उस टाइम पे आप जाते हो मेडिसिन शॉप पे और बोलते हो सर मुझे एक विक्स कफ ड्रॉप दो, विक्स की गोली लो, खिचखिच दूर करो. दैट इज नथिंग बट द लोजेंजेस. विक्स इज नथिंग बट लोजेंजेस. उसके और भी एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ मैं आपको. स्टेप्सिल का नाम सुना होगा आपने, स्टेप्सिल. सो स्टेप्सिल इज अ काइंड ऑफ लोजेंजेस. सो द लोजेंजेस आर नथिंग बट इट इज अ काइंड ऑफ टैबलेट बट दे आर नॉट swallowed, they are chewed. Okay, they are chewed. Lozenges, okay, they are specially made to disintegrate and dissolve slowly. They are specially made to disintegrate and dissolve slowly. What lozenges? Now what is pouches? Pouches are also a kind of lozenges, but mostly the reference being the manufacturing process. Okay, so lozenges sometimes they are manufactured as they are manufactured by molding and fusion of your candy, like a candy lozenges. But pouches are made by compression. So mostly pouches are made by compression. They are not made by fusion or candy process. But lozenges, they can be made by candy, like a candy. So that's why. So lozenges are nothing but the cup drop. Okay. Lozenges are composed of lozenges are compressed or molded, but most of the time pouches are only molded. Next one is a dental cone. So they are designed to place in the empty socket of your tooth. अगर आपका दांत निकल दिया है डेंटिस्ट ने after tooth extraction, so whatever the socket will remain over there, so that socket is prone to microbial growth. Okay, because after eating, some residue of food will remain in that socket, and that will create a healthy environment for microbial growth. ठीक है, वहाँ पे जो सॉकेट रहेगा एम्प्टी सॉकेट, उसमें अगर आपका खाना अटक गया तो वहाँ पे माइक्रोबियल का ग्रोथ हो सकता है. तो इन दैट केस स्पेशली डिजाइन टैबलेट, दे आर नोन एज डेंटल कोन्स. सो दे आर प्लेस्ड इन दैट एम्प्टी सॉकेट्स टू प्रिवेंट द माइक्रोबियल ग्रोथ. That is the dental cones. Now third category of tablet is tablets administered by other routes. So for example, vaginal tablets and tablets implants. Now vaginal tablets, they will be ovoid or pear-shaped tablet to retain in the vaginal cavity of ladies. Okay, why there is need of this kind of tablet? Because see, most of the times in the ladies, they get infection of your fungus infection or Candida albicans infection. Okay, so that's why these vaginal tablets are mostly antibacterial in the nature to prevent the microbial growth in that cavity. Okay, so the pH is important consideration over here, because the tablet, whatever tablet you are making, the tablet should have near about a pH which should be equal to your vaginal pH of vaginal secretion. Okay, pH is important consideration. अगर pH इधर उधर होगा तो वहाँ पे irritation हो जाएगा. So that's why pH is important consideration. Now tablets made for implants. So tablet for implants should be cylindric and rosette shaped and should have not more than 80 mm in the length. कि implant के लिए जो tablet, implant means what? So implant means just they are making a small surgery. Okay, in your below the skin. These kind of tablets are placed below the skin by performing a small surgery, and these tablets are very controlled release, and they will release the drug for longer time, maybe up to months or year. So that is nothing but the tablet implants. So tablet implants should be, so shape of that tablet should be cylindrical or rosette shaped, and it should be not more than 8 mm in the length. 8 mm से ज़्यादा लेंथ नहीं होना चाहिए, नहीं तो वो इम्प्लांट आपको इजीली दिख जाएगा और आपको डिस्कम्फर्ट हो सकता है. So there is one type of injector that is used to place the implant. Kern injector is used to inject the implant, and implant is replaced by it is operated by a magnetic controlled silicone tube filled with the drug or biodegradable polymer. And these kind of implants are usually meant for long duration of action, up to tablet used for preparation of solution. So I think there was a question on this. Tablet used to prepare a solution. So effervescent tablet. First one is the effervescent tablet, and there is another term known as effervescent granules. Okay, so effervescent granules and tablet is nothing but, so effervescent tablet is made by compression of effervescent granules. So effervescent tablet. So what is effervescent tablet? They are designed to dissolve in the water with the release of carbon dioxide, and these kind of tablets consist of mainly a mixture of citric acid, tartaric acid and sodium bicarbonate. So effervescent granules क्या होता है और tablet क्या होता है, कि इसमें क्या होता है, जब ये tablet आप वाटर में डालोगे तो आपको क्या होगा, गैस रिलीज होगा, कौन सा, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, and that gas will act as a masking agent for the taste of that drug. Okay, and that's why this effervescent tablet. So they are usually made up of a mixture of citric acid, tartaric acid and sodium bicarbonate. आपको एक एग्जांपल बोलता हूँ, एक्चुअली वो टैबलेट का एग्जांपल नहीं है, लेकिन वो ग्रैनुल्स का है, effervescent granules. So you might have heard the term ENO powder. So ENO powder is nothing but the effervescent granules. ENO जो होता है, ENO चुटकी में एसिडिटी भगा दो, आपको उल्लू बनाते हैं वो लोग. ठीक है, क्यों बनाते हैं मैं बोलता हूँ आपको बाद. So that ENO consists of a effervescent granules of citric acid, tartaric acid and sodium bicarbonate. Now sodium bicarbonate is a systemic antacid. Okay, so that will alter your pH of body if you consume it in a large amount. That is another drawback. But main drawback of this ENO drawback of a systemic antacid is that. Okay, so what is that antacid drawback of antacid? So there will be a rebound formation of acidity. So it will neutralize your acid immediately, no doubt, but it will cause hyperacidity because of rebound acidity. So there is one major drawback of systemic antacid, that is known as a rebound acidity. So जो भी इनो का शौकीन है, इनो लेते हैं, तो एक बार उसने इनो लिया, एक दो बार इनो लिया, उसको आदत लग जाती है. क्यों? क्योंकि अगर वो इनो ले लेगा तो उसको ऑटोमेटिकली एसिडिटी हो जाएगा, बिकॉज दैट इनो विल क्रिएट a rebound acidity. Okay, so that is nothing but the effervescent tablet or effervescent granules. So those are made up of sodium bicarbonate, citric acid, tartaric acid. These three will react together to form a water and carbon dioxide, and that carbon dioxide will be released over there after reaction, and that carbon dioxide will mask the taste of drug. Okay, so that is nothing but the effervescent tablet or granules. Okay, याद रखो आप. So most of the antacids are formulated by this kind. Okay, so most of the antacids, systemic antacid, they are formulated as a effervescent granules or tablet. So next one is dispensing tablet. Now dispensing tablet is nothing but the dispensing tablets are made up of, they are the tablet, they are made for or they are intended for to dissolve in a specific volume of water. So these kind of dispensing tablet consist of water soluble ingredient or water soluble compounds. Okay, मतलब क्या है कि आपको कोई सॉल्यूशन बनाना है तो वो टैबलेट है, उसको बोलते हैं डिस्पेंसिंग टैबलेट. कि टैबलेट लो, 1 लीटर वाटर लो, उसमें डिजोल्व करो, आपको वो सॉल्यूशन बन जाएगा. इरिगेटिंग सॉल्यूशन या फिर आपका कुछ वॉशिंग सॉल्यूशन है उस टाइम काइंड का, जैसे होता है ना टैबलेट्स मिलते हैं, वो टैबलेट डिजोल्व करो वाटर में पूरा 1 लीटर में, तो आपका एक डिजायर्ड कॉन्सेंट्रेशन का आपको सॉल्यूशन मिल जाएगा. वो सॉल्यूशन आप यूज करो. सच काइंड ऑफ टैबलेट आर नोन एज डिस्पेंसिंग टैबलेट. सो डिस्पेंसिंग टैबलेट आर नथिंग बट द tablets made to dissolve in a specific volume of water. Remember, ये type important है. What is meant by dispensing tablet? What is meant by hypodermic tablet? What is meant by tablet triturate, etc. So next one is a hypodermic tablet. Next one is a hypodermic tablet. So these are the tablets dissolved in a sterile water for injection, immediately used for injection. So hypodermic tablets, these are nothing but the tablet for injection. Your hypodermic tablet. So these are the tablet meant for preparation of particular solution for injection. Okay, ये क्वेश्चन आया था जीपैट में. टैबलेट इट इज डिसॉल्व इन अ स्टेराइल वाटर फॉर इंजेक्शन. इट इज डिसॉल्व इन द स्टेराइल वाटर फॉर इंजेक्शन एंड इमीडिएटली यूज्ड फॉर इंजेक्शन. दैट इज हाइपोडर्मिक टैबलेट. इसके बारे में याद रखो, ये क्वेश्चन आया था. टैबलेट ट्राइचुरेट. ओके, दीज आर द टैबलेट्स मेड बाय मोल्डिंग using alcohol as a solvent, and it is absolute nowadays it is not used, so just forget about it. Various excipient used in the tablet manufacturing. Different kind of additives used in the tablet manufacturing. So if you want to formulate tablet, अगर आपको पैरासिटामोल का टैबलेट बनना है, पैरासिटामोल का 250 मिलीग्राम का टैबलेट बनना है, तो आपने पैरासिटामोल 250 मिलीग्राम ले लिया, उसका टैबलेट बना कैसे बनाएंगे आप? सिंगल ड्रग से नहीं, तो उतना स्मॉल क्वांटिटी में ड्रग लेंगे. अगर 250 तो भी काफी ज्यादा है, अगर 1 mg होगा तो क्या करेंगे? So in that case you have to use additives for the tablet, and additives are nothing but the excipients. So okay, for example, to increase the volume of that tablet, to increase the adhesiveness, to increase the adhesive forces, to increase the dissolution, to increase the disintegration, to break down the tablet. Okay, so for example, disintegrate. So various kind of diluents are used. So what are they? They are very important. Okay, so in the tablet you use fillers or diluents, then binders, then disintegrant, glidant, anti-adherent, lubricants, coloring and flavoring agent. We will see one by one. So fillers or diluents. First of all, fillers or diluents. So they are mostly used to increase the bulk volume of your tablet. अगर 1 मिलीग्राम का ड्रग है आपका, जैसे फिनिलेफ्रिन 1 मिलीग्राम, फिनिलेफ्रिन 1 मिलीग्राम का आपका एंटी हिस्टामिनिक ड्रग है. So its normal dose is 1 milligram, but you cannot formulate a tablet of 1 milligram. So you have to add a diluents. So what you can add? You can add lactose, anhydrous lactose, spray-dried lactose, directly compressible starches are also available, hydrolyzed starches, then microcrystalline cellulose, dibasic calcium phosphate, mannitol, sorbitol, calcium phosphate dihydrate, dextro. So these are the examples of dilutes or fillers. So they can be used to increase the volume of your tablet. The next one is a binder, and now binder is mostly used in the during the granulation. Okay, so binder का use होता है granulation में for adhesiveness. Means what is granules? Granules are nothing but they are the agglomeration of drug particle. Okay, by adding the binder, by increasing the force of adhesiveness, you are collecting the particles at a particular shape. That is nothing but the granules. So acacia cellulose derivative like gelatin, acacia cellulose derivative, then gelatin, glucose, polyvinyl pyrrolidone, PVP, then starch, pre-gelatinized starch, sodium alginate, sorbitol, trican. So these are the binders. Okay, just remember the names or just try to clear what you mean by binder, the term. Then disintegrant. आपने टैबलेट टैबलेट खाया, लेकिन वो टैबलेट पेट में गया, ब्रेक ही नहीं हुआ. अगर वो टैबलेट डिसइंटीग्रेट नहीं होगा, ब्रेक ही नहीं होगा, तो उसका ड्रग कैसे रिलीज होगा? सो अगर आपने टैबलेट कंप्रेशन से बनाया है, मतलब फोर्सफुल कंप्रेशन किया आपने बनाया वो, लेकिन वो ब्रेक ही नहीं हो रहा है, तो उसका यूज क्या है? नो. सो फॉर दैट काइंड ऑफ पर्पस you have to use disintegrant in the tablet, so that tablet will be broken down into the stomach or intestine, whatever it may be. Okay, so for that disintegrant are used to break down the tablet. What are the examples of disintegrant? Starch, cellulose, arginate, cross-linked carbonose. These are the disintegrant. Now next one is a glycerol. So these are mostly used to improve the flow from the hopper to the die cavity. जब आप टैबलेट मशीन को देखेंगे तो उसमें एक पार्ट होता है हॉपर, जहाँ पे आपका ग्रैन्यूल स्टोर करते हो, और वो ग्रैन्यूल आपका मूव होके, ग्लाइड होके, फ्लो होके कहाँ पे आता है? डाई कैविटी में आता है. दैट फ्लो कैन बी इम्प्रूव्ड बाय ग्लाइडेंट. सो सपोज दैट इफ योर granules or if your powder is very cohesive, so it will not flow properly from hopper to the die cavity, and you will not get uniform tablet. Or if you got a tablet of desired size, but dose will not be uniform, so uniformity of content will not be there. So to improve these kind of flow characteristics, glidants are used. And what are the glidants? Example: colloidal silicon dioxide, silica derivative, colloidal silicon dioxide, talc, cornstarch. There was a question on this. Colloidal silicon dioxide is used as a glidant. Okay, so remember. Then anti-adherents, example: magnesium stearate, starch and talc. Now what do you mean by anti-adherent? जब आप प्रोसेसिंग करते हो टैबलेट की, when you do a tableting process, at that time, so lot of fines are generated, so that should not adhere on the your formulation, that should not interfere with the formulation. So to remove that, anti-adherent are used. So that is magnesium stearate, talc and starch. Then next class is lubricants. So to reduce the friction between the machine and its component, lubricants are used to reduce the friction of machine and its component. जो frictional forces है उसको कम करेगा lubricants. So what are they? Stearic acid derivative, propylene glycol, talc, surfactants and waxes. So they are used as a lubricant. कभी कभी इसके ऊपर क्वेश्चन आ सकता है आपको, मैच द फॉलोइंग टाइप का क्वेश्चन, या फिर आइडेंटिफाई द ऑड, या फिर आपको डायरेक्टली वन लाइन क्वेश्चन भी आ सकता है. ठीक है. नाउ नेक्स्ट वन इज कलरिंग एंड फ्लेवरिंग एजेंट. So FD and C dyes are there, different kind of dyes. They are approved by FDC. So they are used in the tableting machine, like tartrazine yellow, Poncio lake, etc., etc. There are a lot of examples of these dyes. Okay, I'm not going to take all the dyes in the detail. Okay, so these kind of dyes, they are used to increase the flavor, to increase the color. Then flavoring agent, they are used to increase the flavor. They are used to increase the they are used to mask the taste of the bitter drug. Okay, flavoring agent like your citrus flavor, lot of flavors are used. Orange flavor, strawberry flavor का भी आजकल मिल रहे हैं. Natural and artificial sweeteners are also. So these are the main motive of this slide is to make a familiar with the drug excipient and their examples. But there are some excipient used in the tablets, so we will see that one by one. Okay, so name of excipient, concentration used and purpose or use. Okay, so ethyl cellulose, it is a cellulose derivative. Ethyl cellulose, it is used as a binding agent as well as control release coating agent. Okay, so it is used as a binding agent in 1.1 to 3%. अगर 1 से 3% तक आपको इथाइल सेलुलोज है, उसका बाइंडिंग एजेंट बोल के यूज कर सकते हो इन द वेट ग्रैनुलेशन और ड्राई ग्रैनुलेशन एज अ बाइंडर. Then 1 to 3% again it is used as a control release coating tablet. Then glyceryl palmitostearate. So it is used as a lubricant as well as control release agent in the this concentration. If you use 0.1 to 5 concentration weight by weight, it is a lubricant, and if you use 10 to 15%, it is used as a control release excipient. Control release excipient मतलब क्या, जो टैबलेट बनाना है आपको, कंट्रोल रिलीज टैबलेट बनाना है, उसमें यूज करना है उसको एक्सपिएंट, ग्लिसरील पाल्मेटोस्टेरेट. नेक्स्ट वन इज HPMC, हाइड्रोक्सी प्रोपाइल मिथाइल सेलुलोज. HPMC it is a multifunctional your excipient. So in 2 to 5% it is used as a binder. In 2 to 10 it is a film former. In 5 to 25 concentration percent it is a control release excipient. Again magnesium aluminum silicate, it is used as a binder as well as disintegrant in the 2 to 10%. Then microcrystalline cellulose, which is known as MCC. So it is used to improve the, it is also a binder, improve the adhesion, means it is a binder. Then it is a binder, then glidant, then anti-adherent, disintegrant, binder and filler. So it is a multi-purpose use of this microcrystalline cellulose is there. Microcrystalline cellulose क्या क्या यूज कर सकते हैं? 2 to 8% में उसका बाइंडर बोल के यूज कर सकते हो आप. 0.2 to 5% में उसका ग्लाइडेंट बोल के यूज कर सकते हो. 5 to 20% में आप उसका एंटी अडियरेंट बोल के यूज कर सकते हो. 5 to 20% डिसइंटीग्रेंट, 2 to 95% बाइंडर और polyethylene glycol. Next one is a polyethylene glycol. So this polyethylene glycol is used as a lubricant, then a binder, then control release excipient. Okay, in the various concentration. ये concentration book में भी दिया है मैंने. Actually this concentration उतना useful नहीं, लेकिन आपको एक बात तो भी पढ़ना चाहिए. पॉलीमिथाइल एक्राइलेट, एक्रिलिक एसिड का डेरिवेटिव होता है पॉलीमिथाइल एक्राइलेट, एक्रिलिक एसिड का डेरिवेटिव. तो वो दैट इज यूज्ड फॉर फिल्म फॉर्मिंग एजेंट. रिमेंबर दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. फिल्म फॉर्मिंग एजेंट पॉलीमिथाइल एक्राइलेट. देन control release excipient, filler and coating excipient. Then polyvinyl pyrrolidone, PVP, or it is known as a povidone. Okay, so it is also used as a wet binder, coating excipient. Then disintegrant, control release excipient. स्टार्च क्या है? स्टार्च को यूज करेंगे बाइंडिंग एजेंट बोल के भी, डिसइंटीग्रेटिंग एजेंट बोल के भी यूज करते हैं स्टार्च को. ठीक है, वेट बाइंडर एंड डिसइंटीग्रेट. कॉमनली यूज्ड वेट बाइंडर्स एंड ग्रेनुलेटिंग एजेंट. अभी ग्रेनुलेशन का पार्ट चालू हो गया. सो व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय ग्रेनुलेशन? सो यू कैन नॉट to improve the flow properties of your powder, so powders are made into granules. आप पाउडर अगर वापर में डालोगे तो पाउडर तो वही पे यहाँ पे पाउडर ज्यादा कोहेसिव होता है, वो ग्लाइड नहीं होता इजीली. ओके, सो टू improve the flow properties of that powder you have to make a granules. And what is granules? Granules are nothing but the regular shaped aggregation of your particles using the binder. You have to made using the binder. So what kind of binders are used in the granulation? So those are given in this slide. Okay, so for example gum acacia mucilage in the 1 to 5% weight by weight, so it will produce very hard and fiber granule. यहाँ पे नेम दिया है उसका बाइंडर का, नेम ऑफ बाइंडर, स्ट्रेंथ in which it is used and special comments. Okay, so gum acacia mucilage 1 to 5%, it will produce a very hard friable granules. Cellulose derivative like methyl cellulose, propyl cellulose and HPMC, they are used in a concentration of 5 to 10%. It is the most commonly binding agent used in the granulation. Cellulose derivative. Sometimes ethanol is also used, but when the drug is easily hydratable, अगर वो ड्रग ज्यादा हाइड्रेट होता है वाटर यूज करने के बाद, to replace that water ethanol is used. Then gelatin solution is used 10 to 2% for the gels in the cold, strong adhesive and used in the lozenges. Glucose syrup is also used 25 to 50%. Glucose is used. Then strong adhesive tablet में soften and because अगर glucose syrup यूज करेंगे it is a strong adhesive, but what happens अगर वहाँ पे टेम्परेचर अगर इंक्रीज होगा तो वहाँ पे क्या होगा? सॉफ्टनिंग होगा उस ग्रैन्यूल्स का. देन पोविडोन इज यूज्ड. देन स्टार्च म्यूसिलेज is the best general binder. Then this सुक्रोज सिरप स्ट्रॉन्ग, ये इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, ये अपने नहीं भी पढ़ा तो भी चलेगा. ठीक है, ये बुक में दिया है, ये चार्ट इतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है. या दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सुपर डिसइंटीग्रेंट. super disintegrant. मैंने बोला है to disintegrate the tablet you have to use various kind of disintegrant in the tablet, so that tablet will be broken down in the stomach and it will release the drug. What is disintegration? Disintegration means it is the process of tablet will be divided into small particles, okay, in the tablet in the stomach. That is the disintegration. Okay, so to increase the disintegration you use different kind of super disintegrant. So mostly these super disintegrant are used to make a fast dissolving tablet or quick dissolving tablet or mouth dissolving tablet or such kind of dispersible tablets and all that. So these kind of disintegrant are used. Now we'll see one by one. So I have made a chart: trade name, nature, mechanism and comment. So what is trade name and nature and that? Okay, first one is the cross caramelose. Okay, so it is nothing but the cross linked cellulose derivative. Okay, so you will have acdisol, then primulose, then cellutype. Okay, these are nothing but it is a derivative of cross caramelose. अभी acdisol, primulose, cellutype ये क्या है? It is a trade names. ठीक है, trade names है. बट इतना याद रखो कि ये पूरा ट्रेड नेम जो बोला है cellutype, primulose, then acdisol. All these cellutype, primulose and acdisol consist of a cross-linked cellulose. That is a cross caramelose. Okay, so cross caramelose is also a trade name. Acdisol is a trade name. But all these will have cross-linked cellulose. Okay, now how it will disintegrate? So whenever this cross caramelose, if you include it in a tablet, and when the tablet will go in the stomach, so it will come in contact with the gastric juice, so where there is also water. Okay, so जैसे ये water contact में आएगा, whenever this cross caramelose will come in contact with water, it will get swell. ठीक है, that will absorb the water and it will get swell and then it will be burst. Okay, so that how it will release the drug. So it will swell, it will swell 4 to 8 times of its original volume and then within a 10 second only. Okay, so there is bidirectional swelling and it will release the drug. Again, acdisol, primulose, cellutype, swelling is also there and weakening of sleep. Wacking is also. I don't know what is in my wacking. Amongst these, acdisol is a directly compressible. Acdisol is directly compressible, and this primulose and cellutype is a starch free. So starch is not there. Cross povidone और कोलिडोन ये दोनों ट्रेड नेम है. इसमें क्या होता है? क्रॉस लिंक्ड पॉलीविनाइल पाइरुलोन. ओके, सो इट इज अ क्रॉस लिंक्ड पॉलीविनाइल पाइरुलोन. वी आर डिस्कसिंग द सुपर डिसिंटेग्रेंट. सो इट विल स्वेल लिटल but it will release the drug by capillary reaction. Water soluble and it will form a spongy water soluble and spongy in nature to get a porous tablet. Come in contact, when tablet will come in contact with the water, it will swell. And next one is sodium starch glycolate. Okay, sodium starch glycolate, expotab, primogel, all these are the name. Remember इसके ऊपर क्वेश्चन ऑलरेडी आ चुका है. ये सोडियम स्टार्च ग्लाइकोलेट, एक्सपोटैब, प्राइमोजेल, all these three consist of a cross-linked cellulose, cross-linked starch. ये स्टार्च का ही डेरिवेटिव होते हैं. सोडियम स्टार्च ग्लाइकोलेट, एक्सपोटैब, प्राइमोजेल. Okay, so starch whenever come in water, in contact with water, it will swell 7 to 12 times of its original mass and in the less than 30 seconds, and it will get burst and it will release the drug. Swell in the 3-dimensional, serve as a matrix persistent release drug. Alginic acid, cross-linked alginic acid, rapid swelling and in the aqueous medium, and it is used for dry as well as wet granulation that promote the disintegration. Then next one is the soy polysaccharide. So this is a natural super disintegrant. इसके ऊपर भी एक बार क्वेश्चन आया था, which one of the following is a natural super disintegrant? तो सोया polysaccharide याद रखो. It do not contain any starch. The next one is calcium silicate. Okay, calcium silicate. So optimum concentration 20 to 40%. It is used in the concentration of 20 to 40%. बस इतना याद रखो कि आपका ये स्टार्च है, क्रॉस लिंक्ड स्टार्च है, उसका ट्रेड नेम. ये क्रॉस लिंक्ड पॉलीविनाइल पाइरुलोन उसका ट्रेड नेम. ये क्रॉस लिंक्ड सेलुलोज उसका ट्रेड नेम. और ये सोया पॉलीसैकेराइड नेचुरल सुपर डिसिंटेग्रेंट. तो इसके बारे में एक या दो क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं. ऑलरेडी इसके बारे में पूछा है.